just woke up and Kingston brought me snow. I actually woke up this morning and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I read a little bit of my book about soul connection with your animals. I was praying and talking to him and telling him, please give me a sign that you're still here. And I open the window and it's snowing. It's so beautiful. I want to say I wish he was here, but I know he's looking down on me and watching it from heaven. So I kind of wanted to explain further why I was crying, why I feel like it is Kingston. So Paul and I, ever since we got here, we always said we wanted Kingston to be here to see his first snow. And I've actually never seen it snow before. I've been to the snow, but I've never seen it snow. Today was really hard. Paul was on vacation when Kingston had a crossover, and it was really great because we were able to be there together and mourn his death to help support each other. And today was his first day back at work. I woke up this morning when he left and I was having trouble falling asleep, but I didn't even want to get out of bed. So I decided to light some incense and pull out a book. It's called Animal Soul Contracts. I always felt like Kingston was my soulmate. Waking up today with Paul leaving to work, Paul used to always come when we were sleeping and give us each a kiss before he left. You know, I always had Kingston laying right by my side, and this was the first time Paul went to work and King wasn't there by my side, and my heart was just broken and I missed him so much. So it was really hard. So I decided to read this book. It talks about when their contract is up, that their soul leaves and sometimes they come back to us reincarnated. I was just praying and talking to Kingston heart to heart and telling him, please give me a sign that you're still here with me, telling him how much I miss him and how hard it is. I fell back asleep and I wake up and I open the window and it's freaking snowing. And I feel like that was his sign to me that he's still here and he'll always be with me. And one of the things that Kingston was amazing at was he was so strong, got through everything. This dog went through so much. The first week I got him, he broke his leg. He powered through that. It cost me so much money. And throughout his whole life, he had that problem with his legs. Sometimes he would quit walking. We would have to go back to the vet, figure out what's going on. He had eye surgery. He was the problem child. It cost me a lot of money. It's like, now that you're not here, where's all my money gonna go to? I felt like he was so strong, and I feel like he gave me this snow to keep me strong today because Paul's not here, and all I wanted to do today was just lay in bed and feel sorry for myself and, you know, mourn his death. But I felt like this is what got me up and jumped me out of bed and went and made myself a cup of tea. And I'm gonna read more of this book and watch the snow and be strong like he was, because he would want that for me. And I just had to share this story because I thought that's the power and connection that we had with one another. He was just the best dog, and I'm so grateful for those 11 and a half years he gave me. And, you know, now he's reunited with his sister and all his siblings. At one point I had 6 dogs, so they've all crossed over now, and can literally picture when Kingston arrived that they were all waiting there for him. And I could just imagine his sister Bella, who passed a year before him, that she ran up to him and was giving him all the kisses, and now they're watching me from heaven and making it snow for me. So yeah. So we are running some errands today. Paul has the day off. Turns out I can't get my insurance, my medical insurance here, because I don't have a bank account with France. So we have to go ahead and find another bank. I was signed up with N26, which is like an online bank. So hopefully this goes smoothly. And we'll be able to sign up with the new bank, and it'll be a fast process, so I could go ahead and get my insurance started. We just got out of the bank, and now Paul's gonna explain to me what the guy said.
So basically what happens is that we can't open an account like that. We have to send an email asking what we want and why we're doing this and this and that. gave all the information and all the attachments of all the files and passport and documents that we had with us, but no, we have to send an email with all the copies. And then they're gonna reach back out to us maybe in a week or so, or 2 weeks, to give us an appointment. That's gonna be maybe a few days after that for them to open our bank account.
Oh, yay. So now to IKEA. So we are trying to organize our small little cupboard pantry. So we're getting some things to do some organizing.
Yeah, 3's good.
So does anybody, right when they get home, have to get into their PJs? Because I can never stay in jeans. When Paul gets up in the morning, he has to change in a full outfit. But me, I just stay in jammies all day. Oh, I just hit my heel. So when I'm lazy, I love to make myself chickpea sandwich. It's like a substitute for a tuna sandwich. You just smash up your chickpeas and you're gonna add your vegan mayo. I started making my vegan mayo here because I'm not a big fan of the one they carry in the store. And I'm gonna add some cornichon, celery, and then tomato and lettuce. Oh, and the mustard as well. And a lot of garlic. And a little bit of onion. Can't forget the salt. So every New Year's, or any family parties we have, we make French onion dip. It's from like the Lipton soup, and then with sour cream, but they don't have those here, and they don't have vegan sour cream either. So I made my own, and it came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. Yummy. Look how fast he eats. There you got your chickpea tuna salad sandwich. And you have to have a fresh baguette. So I'm finishing the rest of my book. I'm almost done, but Paul's on the phone talking to a friend. And this is what he does when he talks on the phone. I don't know if anybody else does this, but he paces back and forth. I could just hear him walking, pacing back and forth every time he gets on his phone. Watch, I'll show you. Caught me. This is what he does. Instead of going on the bed, Paul has me trapped. I don't like cuddling because I feel like I'm like, I can't breathe. Kingston was the only one that could cuddle me.
Just relax.
Help
Enjoy
me.
this.
I feel
Hungry?
no.
Loved?
I mean, a little loved, but it's like too much. Just back off a little bit. Our nap was disturbed. Some girl called Paul. I always joke around. I'm not the jealous type, but I always joke around when he's talking to a girl. I'm gonna ask him, who the fuck are you talking to when he gets off? Who's that?
She was nice. The work thing. I told you they were gonna call me.
You were flirting with her.
You don't make any sense. You don't even understand anything I say in French. What are you talking about?
That's why I don't know what you're doing. She interrupted my nap.
She did interrupt the nap. Welcome back to Paul's kitchen. Tonight I'm baking my famous Paul's burger, and it looks a little something like this. There's the yummy dinner. Thanks, babe. Looks delish. The best thing is every evening Paul asks, "Want some wine?"
I always tell him that it tastes better when he pours it, so every evening he pours me my glass of wine. Merci, mon amour. Good morning, or I should say good afternoon. Feels like I'm just getting my morning started. I thought I would go ahead and just show you guys my day today. Not doing much. I'm gonna be organizing these cupboards because they're a mess, and just kind of organizing the house and trying to keep my mind off of my loss. And I know this is just a time for grieving, and yeah, it's actually, I feel like King has given me the strength this week to be a lot stronger. I definitely have those moments where I just break down and cry. One of those moments was yesterday. I was just looking at Kingston's like empty bed and it broke my heart. We still kept his bed because Sophia loves to use it, but it broke my heart, and Paul was in the living room, and I decided to go to the bedroom and just say I was taking a nap because I don't like to cry in front of him, because I know he just wants to help me feel better, and I don't want to bring the mood down basically. So sometimes it's best to be left alone. Paul's family has been like really supportive, wanting to hang out and be there for me during this time, but the way I grieve is I need time alone and to be able to cry when I want to, and not to feel like I'm bringing people's moods down. And I know they're just trying to uplift my spirits, but I really just need this time alone for myself, and you know, that's the way I grieve. I don't know how everyone else grieves differently. So, you know, it's the start of a new year. Gonna be organizing some things and try to remain a little bit positive during this time. But yeah, I'm gonna get started. I'm making myself some lemon water, and I'll just go ahead and clean this cupboard. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's a mess, so I'm excited to finally, you know, organize my life and start this new year and in hopes of happiness and new beginnings. And yeah, so let me show you these messy cupboards. Cannot wait to organize. As you can see, we don't have any containers. We went to IKEA yesterday, you guys saw, so I'm gonna be filling it with like rice and lentils and pasta. I'm probably gonna take this out and just leave one shelf at the top and try and see how it goes. We'll see. Okay, time for the fun part. I don't know about you guys, but I love like organizing things. And I think I got a lot of this from Paul. Paul, when I met him, was like super organized, like everything. He used to have a collection of like DVDs and books, and it was like all lined up perfectly. It makes me happy. His closet was well organized. I'll be honest, my closet is still not well organized, but I liked to see things like in order. It just makes me happy. Right after we get done eating, we have to clear our spaces, especially me, because I can't stand just seeing it sit at the table. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, and now is the perfect time. It just looks so much better than in these stupid plastic packaging. So I'm excited to finally do this. I hope his cereal fits in this. This is what we got. But yeah, I get very happy about like organizing stuff. So this is fun for me. Voila. Mommy's gotta put stuff back. So already it looks so much more organized. So I put the pasta back here, Paul's cereal. I put all his like candies in here, and here I put my popcorn. I want to get like a cuter container for this. I left his Nutella here because he eats that all the time. Got our bread, all our snacks, all our canned goods, and these are like all extras that I need to get containers for, but it just looks cleaner in here. Pasta, and then all our grains and sugars. And then also up here is just a very tiny little cupboard space. I actually want to get more containers for these too. I put the baking goodies in here. I have Paul's extra Nespresso, and then coffee and just extra stuff there. So it already looks so much better. So today I thought I would have a little self-care day. I woke up this morning late, I slept in, I got up and read The Power of Now. I've had this book for a while, and I actually lent it to my dad, and he read it over and over again, and he kept telling me how much he thought it would help me with like anxiety and just lots of things in life. So I started reading that today. For me, it's so hard to meditate. So after reading that, I decided to meditate, or try to meditate, I should say. I just struggle with it so much. My mind goes everywhere. It's really, really hard to be in the moment. So that's something I want to practice this year and get better at. And I started doing Boho Beautiful. She's a YouTuber, and she has a 14-day like meditation and yoga practice. So I decided to start that today. I've always enjoyed yoga. Yoga is something that always makes me feel so much better and at peace and giving my body the love it deserves. And I just have trouble like doing it, starting it. So I want to try and practice yoga more this year and just give my body the love it deserves. You know, we take so much for granted, and it's just like the way that the body is able to move and the air you're able to breathe. It's a beautiful thing, and I take it for granted, and I need to start appreciating myself. I also thought this will help me with my grieving after Kingston's passing. You know, after doing all that this morning, I definitely feel better. I'm going to go shower now. My hair is a mess and greasy. So yeah, I thought I would just share with you guys little morning routine, or I should say my new morning routine, because I don't do this every morning. Also, if anybody has any tips on meditation, I would greatly appreciate it. It's really difficult for me to stay in the moment and just focus on my breathing, and I'm trying, so yeah. Good morning. Today we are going to be running some errands. We're gonna go to the city center. I'm excited because we're gonna be picking up, is it a cake? It's a cake, right?
Yeah.
A cake? No?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll show you when we get it. But I'm starting my day off with a glass of water. And I just got these vitamins, biotin, some vegan vitamins, because my hair is like falling out. I don't know if it's stress or if it's because I'm old, or getting old, I should say. I'm not old yet, but I'm getting there. We'll take you guys along. So this is where we drop off all of our glass recyclables. You can also drop off like cardboard and paper and plastics here, but we actually have that at our apartment building. But here we drop off all our glasses. So these are how tiny the parking spots here are in France. It's crazy. Everyone tries to get in. This person over here is trying to get in. It's a mission.
That's because you have your head in the air.
It's because I'm looking at all the beauty and I'm forgetting to look down for dog shit and things to fall over. Yay, we made it. La Galette des Rois is a French tradition that takes place in January to celebrate the Epiphany. It's a Christian custom where they celebrate the arrival of the 3 wise men in Bethlehem. This delicious pastry has a little surprise. There is a fève hidden inside, and whoever gets the fève gets to wear the crown and be the king or queen for the day. Paul just pointed out to me, here's a condom machine on the streets of France. The beautiful streets of France. Condom machine.
The French people are very romantic.
I got my vegan goodies, so Paul is picking out his beer goodies. This is his new find that he really likes.
Let's try new ones.
These are all the supermarket ones, and they have the little crowns on the side. So we just found this really cute coffee shop, and the people in there are so lovely.
They're from South Africa, right?
Yes, South
They all speak
Africa.
English, they're all volunteers, and they make great coffee.
Yes,
Finally,
yes.
a good latte and extra.
And I think I'm actually going to volunteer here and do something with my days. I just got done with some yoga and a little bit of meditation. 5 minutes, that's all I can do right now. I'm learning to meditate. Like I said, it's really hard for me. And I'm just continuing to read this book, and Paul is actually out with at his dad's house for lunch. I'm still not ready to be around a lot of people. You know, I'm just taking this week for myself, working on myself by practicing yoga again and reading this book about being in the moment. It's been super, super helpful for me to not dwell on the past and to keep, stay in the moment and stay in the present, not focus on my future past and just live in the now. And right now, while I was reading this, Paul just called me and told me that Kingston is back at the clinic and that our boy is coming home, and it's just a perfect way to end my week. I just can't believe he's gonna be back home with me. It makes me so happy, and can't wait till Paul walks through the door and has my boy. All right, so we got our galette des rois.
That's right.
Oh, I said it right. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in.
And watch me cut the thing inside and be
I
like,
know. As you can see, we got our baby. He is back home. I am so happy that we get to end this week with our love, and why do you call it frangipane?
Frangipane is the name of what's inside. You got it?
Do you see it? You can't can't. It's not focusing. I got it.
Okay, be careful when you're biting it.
Ah!
Stupid. There you go. It's pretty good.
That's very good.
I wasn't too excited to eat this, but I guess we're gonna end this video on this, right? I'm gonna do your job. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Alright, I suck at this, do it.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. All these little things have helped me get through the week. Organizing and cleaning is so therapeutic. Not only do I declutter my belongings, but it helps declutter my mind. I wanted to start this new chapter in my life by not only organizing my home, but taking care of my mental health and clearing my mind so that I can be in the present moment and make space to evolve. Yoga and meditation helps me center myself and release any tension or stress that my body is holding on to. It's a moment where everything else fades, and I am able to connect with myself and practice self-love. Take time to grieve. Take time to fill your life with the love, laughter, and joy you deserve. And most importantly, live in the moment. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.